Hello. Welcome in. Let me adjust my microphone. All right, how we doing? What we got going on? I see some friends are already here. Thank you, Bunny, for being first. Break is over. Back to lurking. Oi! Have fun with the remainder of Have fun with the remainder of work. Thank you, Bunny, for being first. Soul for being not first and for redeeming your lamp. Bunny for clocking in and redeeming your lamp. Leon for the head pat. There we go. You got evil Mika. You got evil Mika. And also, hello, Brian. Hello, Brian. Yeah, I added how was that audio, by the way? Was that too loud? I added like Mika little gacha cards. They will be once per stream, but for today, since they're new, I figured what path is evil Mika on. Don't worry about it. But for today, if people want to keep pulling them, they can. You got Oh, everyone's drawing their cards. You got Final Fantasy Mika. Hi Shay. Thank you for clocking in. I don't know why it wasn't working. You got Let's Take Ibuprofen Mika. Oh boy, I might have to put the once per stream right now because Bunny's gonna try and get them all. There is like a super rare one. It's not a Mika card, but there is a super rare card. I think I put it like a 5% chance to get it or something. Yeah. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Buddy's just gonna keep... This is the rest of the stream. This is actually the rest of the stream. This is the remainder of the stream. Oh, my stream is crashing. Oh boy. I wonder why. Do this. See if that helps. Okay, that looked like it helped. Yeah, let me go change that right now. Because that sound, now that I'm hearing it over and over again, that sound will start to grate my ears. Lots of birthdays, lots of Let's Take Ibuprofen Together. There's the Thwomp. There's the Yippee. There's Final Fantasy Mika. Where is this thing? Enjoy it now, because in the next like 5 minutes, I'm gonna make it once per stream. Bam. There we go. But yeah, I swear I'm gonna see 6th birthday Mika. Oh god, is it still letting you draw? Yeah, there's lots of Let's Take Ibuprofen Together Mikas. So what did we see? We saw Evil Mika. There's Thwomp Mikas in there. There's variety. I will probably add more because I have more Mikas. But I figured this was a cute little, and I know y'all like the let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. So I figured it'd be something a little fun for you guys to do. I tried to make sure that you guys have stuff to do while I am streaming. But today... Oh, hold on. Let me put my glasses on. There we go. Today we're back. The game fully is out now. We're gonna see some shenaniganery. Johnny Sims was probably gonna be back. I like gambling with the return of pixels. I cannot sell back. Just let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. I am not stinky. I'll have you know, I took a shower before stream. Oh, is it gonna do the thing it did to me during the demo where it just stays on this like black screen of death? It might. It just might.
Lizard.
Lizard. Today is therapy day. I love when this game just is on the black screen of death over and over. Let me make sure I opened the right file up and I didn't like actually open the demo again. Where did I put this under? But how are we all doing? Yeah, no, I'm definitely running Therapy Simulator. Did you see the Marvel Rivals drama? Oh, the 40K tournament thing? Yeah. Yeah, I've been like not intentionally following it, but I've been seeing it. So okay, we're gonna close and open the game again. So basically, there was like a tournament where there was $40,000 on the line. They brought a bunch of casual players and some quote unquote try hard players onto the team. And this one particular player, made it clear that he wanted to win. He was like, I'm a broke college student, whatever. He communicated with his team. He, what you call it? He calmed. He tried to come up with like the best strategy, and like, he tried to like win. Understandably so. There's $40,000 on the line. Why would you not try? And the whole team, including his duo, just freaking. They bullied him, they made fun of him, and then he stopped talking and they continued to make fun of him. Yeah, how dare he try to win, right? Hi, Doss. I don't know if he was a kid. I think he might have just been like a full-grown adult. But yeah. It's like that's a lot of money, and anyone would try to win. So and the problem is that a lot of the people who were bullying him were women. So it's one of those things where it's like, it's just a reminder women can be toxic too, and there's a lot of toxic female Marvel Rival players. And the thing is, like, the guy stopped talking and they continued to like bring up what he said and bully him. And why is this game not opening? There we go. Okay, give me a second because we're back to multi-streaming. Welcome Ian. Muff, that be me. How you doing, friend? Why is it doing this? Please hold. Please hold. Because like I said, I am streaming to the Red Play Button app, and I don't understand why it's being a little special. Is it because I have Task Manager open? Listen, it's not a stream of mine if there's not a little bit of scuff. You know what I mean? How we doing, Cosmic? Yeah, it was a whole thing, and I was like, are we like, not for nothing, are we dead ass? Like, if listen, I play Marvel Rivals. I literally just did 2 games right before stream started, and let me tell you, I was not thrilled. I was getting a little angry, and that's just like in quick play. If you're putting $40,000 on the line, like, come on. Sorry, this is like not working for some reason. wants Mika to stream Rivals. I have before. Part of the reason why I don't is one because I am just want to have fun in the game, but lately because I have TTV in my name, people have been like really mean. People have been like really mean. It's like to the point where like I had to go into comp. When I went into comp, I had to turn off my name because people were being meanies. Like yesterday, I had some people like try to, why won't you stream? Why won't you stream right now? You should stream right now. Yeah. And then it was very funny. I mean, I've talked about this before. Last week I had to go to the emergency room. I am okay. But like a couple days ago, people were like, Mika, why haven't you streamed? It's been 6 days since your last stream. Oh my god. Your fans, they need you. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I was in the emergency room. And when I tell you they shut the fuck up right then and there, I was like, yeah, maybe get off my case. This concept of like, you took time off of streaming? And like, I'm sure they're joking, but I'm like, I don't know you. If they were real fans, they would have known. Yeah. It's almost like I have a schedule up on my Twitch. It's almost like there's a schedule. They were like, when's your next stream? And I was like, tomorrow, which would have been today. I just assume Moth Mommy is busy. Yes. You took time. I know. How dare I? Listen, the not streaming last week was not by choice. It was by the weird bug that I had that put me in the freaking ER. I never want to experience that ever again in my life. Holy cow. So yeah. God forbid I try to focus on. You're sleeping in the cave. It said that on schedule, yeah. God, how dare you take care of yourself. I know. Cringe. How dare. All right. Oh my god, it has my Steam icon, which is Bing Bong. The implications that Bing Bong is their therapist is so funny to me. Okay. Do we want Johnny Sims or Nathan Jones? For real though, I'm glad you're feeling better. I am too. Thank you. It was because the thing is like I get sick, right? Like, flu, whatever. I don't get sick to the point of like having to go to doctors or anything. So, who the hell certified Bing Bong for therapy? Me. What you gonna do about it? Okay, let's. Alrighty. It's never not funny. Oh, wait, they changed the room. Oh my god, wait. They changed this because there was like a little shelf thingy here and these were different couches. Are we sure this is Bing Bong? Is really Bing Bong and not a spooter in disguise? It's never not funny to see this dude chill. Also, let me know if I need to adjust any and all audio. I will do my best. Let me see. Are there hold on? Are there achievements for this game? There are achievements. Okay. Okay. We could 100% this game. There's eight achievements. We could do this. Yay, your first lamp. I miss Eddie Munson. I know, buddy. I know. I know you do. Also, Mika cannot get over. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy with how she came out. The original design is actually done by my friend Nina, and then the L2D model is done by Nessa on VGen. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Alrighty, Mr. Sims is gonna have to wait because I need to go answer the door. So I'm gonna put the BRB, get yourselves a little snack. I'll be right back. If anyone is interested, any of the deets about my like character model and all that stuff is listed in my credits panel. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. I absolutely just ate shit. I lost my balance, fell right onto both of my knees. Ouchie. So if I sound like I'm in pain, it's because I am. Which hat is this? I can't see this. Is this the fish want me, women fear me? He's okay. Thank you for waiting, Mr. Sims. Alright, did everyone get the drink that they wanted? The snack that they wanted? I've been a doctor, a police officer, and a construction worker, but nothing feels right. I wish they kept the old, maybe it'll show up, but there was an old option that was like, I think I've known you from somewhere. I think I've seen you in a video before. So, we're gonna do some good, and then we're gonna do some offending. Because I want achievements. So what do you think is driving you to keep changing careers? Maybe I'm running from something instead of toward it. I got cup of noodle on one shot when I stumbled in after my niece's wedding rehearsal. Ooh, wedding rehearsal lunch. I know this guy. Oh, wait. He just got the... Listen. Are they going to keep Asmon now that he's gotten worse? Probably. You're right. There was an Asmongold reference here, too. We'll see if he shows up. What would it look like to stop running and face it? Whose coworkers? You and Asmongold? Maybe every time I start feeling competent, I doubt myself completely. Does this pattern appear in other areas of your life too? I may not be first, but do you know what I have? You know what I do have that I bet none of you have? Trying to think of something funny. I can't think of anything. No, you're not. Asmon doesn't leave the house. Does this pattern appear in other areas of your life too? Actually, yes. I also feel like a fraud in relationships. Sounds like you're just failing at everything then. What makes you feel undeserving in your personal connections, Mr. Sims? I never thought about it that way before now. I think I have some work to do here. Wrong, I can make some right now. Give me a Ziploc baggie and some butter. Bunny's like, you want so fast I can make butter? Take your time and be patient with yourself. I really appreciate your support and understanding. Johnny Sims, he seems familiar from somewhere, is the achievement I just got. Ow. Do you see what I see? Quit horsing around in my office. Ask him how big his what is, Bunny. Say more. Is Ramu or... Oh my god, Bunny. Man is just...
No, you don't bring up bones.
Papa!
Oh, what? What was that? Oh, it's a cute hug. Oh,
What is this? I don't know what
that's
game
so
this is.
sweet. At least you got to go out with a hug.
At least she got to go out with a hug. It's such a Chessren line. Hello, Bop Bop. How was your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know me, my name is Mika. I'm your local queer variety cat moth VTuber. And we are doing some therapy simulator. We just hung out with Johnny Sims. Not to be confused with anybody else. But yeah, welcome in. If anyone needs to raid and run, you know, stretch, get a snack, go to the bathroom, get some water, whatever you need to do. I understand you guys were watching Bop Bop for some time. Please do so. Self-care is most important. Same goes for you, Bop Bop. If anyone wants to just vibe and lurk and all that jazz, you're welcome for that too. But thank you, Bop Bop, for trusting me with your community. Johnny who? Don't worry about it, Thomas. Don't worry about it. Now we need to address the horse in the room. What is he here for? Oh, I gotta check your notes, sir. What are you here for? Identity crisis, I see. Johnny Sims, creator of The Sims. And it's funny because Bop Bop was just playing Sims 3, apparently. It works out. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. Oh my god. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. Why do you think the mask changed how people treated you? Not really sure. It just felt different when I wore it. Have you tried connecting with people without the mask on? The mask makes me feel powerful. Like I'm someone worth noticing. Are you sure? Is the power you feel real or just an escape? We get it, Nathan. You're a furry. Maybe it's an escape, but it feels more real than myself. Your real self deserves to be seen and valued, too. What would happen if you let people see you unmasked? You're right. Maybe I should try being myself more often. It's terrifying, but I think you might be onto something here. Start tomorrow. Take one small step toward authentic connection. I'm gonna try that. Thank you for today. Thank you, that'll be $200. Nathan Jones, he swears that it's not a mask. Oh, sometimes you will have people who are not scheduled arrive at your door. You can invite them in for a session? Girly, this is not a look.
Hmm.
Can I have some agua? Okay, I can't tap agua, but...
Hmm. Hmm.
What do we think her situation is? Julia Milan. I know people are watching me and talking about me behind my back. Okay. So you think that you're that interesting to everyone around you? Is wild, but also true. You got told not to answer what? Wait, what does that mean say? How big is yours, Dust? Yeah, Dust, share with the class. Since you're feeling spicy, share with the class. What makes you believe that people are specifically targeting you? I don't know, it just feels so real when it happens. Those feelings can be overwhelming. See, I know this is supposed to be the rude answer. Feelings aren't facts, though, are they? I know it's supposed to be like the rude answer, but that is something unironically my therapist has like talked to me about. And I didn't take it as rude, so... Let's start tracking those specific moments when you feel this way. At work, everyone stops talking when I walk into the break room. Could there be other explanations for why conversations pause? Maybe, but it happens every single time without fail. Girl, maybe you stink. Maybe you're stinky. That consistency must feel really distressing for you. Yes, it makes me not want to go back to work anymore. Oh, she's getting antsy. Look, her hands are shaking. I just want to be able to trust people again. Hello, Mari. Did the clock in not work? Are people's IDs not showing up? Thank you for the head pat. Interesting. Are people's clock in redeems not working? Let me know. I might have to fix that for next stream. Maybe just try being less paranoid for a week. It's such a response. Keep noting your thoughts and we'll analyze them next time. I will. Thank you for understanding me. Alrighty, it's time to skedaddle. Can I just go in here or do I have to buy this? Oh, I think the day's over, so I think it won't let me. Secretary account. Ow. Girl, you have to walk faster. I gotta be the last one out. I do love that I have to take a different elevator than the clients. Patients treated, 3. Patients satisfied, 3. Patients offended, 0. Yeah, we're gonna get all like the good karma, and then we'll start offending people later on for the achievements, of course. Can I look at any of these rooms, or do I have to wait until the game's like, by the way, you can upgrade rooms? Like this says accountant. This was definitely the casting couch room, though. Oh, do I have to like... Interesting. Interesting. Can I open this one? No. Alrighty. What do we got on the docket? Lizbeth? Control freak. Raymond? Overthinking. Oh, I didn't start my day. Damn, the freaking secretary's $4 grand. I'll be right there with you, Elizabeth. I'm having some chicken and his mom.com. Give me a second. Thank you for the head pat. If you look carefully, you can see Bing Bong in the corner of the screen, just staring menacingly. Hello? I'll be right there with you, sir. He looked angry.
Hmm.
Do we have different books? I don't think so. They definitely have changed this room up a little bit. Just Don't Feel Bad by Dr. Not a Therapist.
Hmm.
I can't understand when people don't do things the right way. Sounds like you'd make a great drill sergeant at a fun fair. Where do you think this need for control comes from? I don't know, maybe my childhood? But I'm not sure how. Did your parents also alphabetize the cereal boxes? Let's identify one situation where you could practice letting go. My partner says I micromanage everything and it's pushing them away. Do you think your control stems from fear of abandonment? That actually makes sense. I hate feeling like people will leave. When did you first learn that control equals safe? Damn, is this me? Damn. I think this is me. Probably when my dad left, I tried controlling everything after. This feels like real progress. I'm grateful for your help. Don't overthink it or you'll just control that too somehow. That's so mean. Keep exploring that connection. It's important work you're doing. I will. Thanks for helping me see this clearly today. Thank you. That'll be $200, please.
Mm-hmm.
I can have a therapy dog. Eventually. Overthinking. I can't stop overthinking everything and it's completely exhausting me. You're being ridiculous. Everyone thinks too much sometimes. What patterns do you notice when these overthinking cycles start? Usually at night or when I have to make any kind of decision. That's pathetic. Just go to bed instead of spiraling. Let's pick one recent example and examine it more closely. Yesterday, I spent 3 hours deciding what to text a friend back. Damn, I feel like this is just me. They just studied my brain. What would happen if you just sent the first response that felt right? I'm scared they'll think I'm stupid or don't care enough. Have you ever actually lost a friend from a quick text response? No, never. And I guess that tells me something important. So how do I actually stop myself in this moment? Just stop thinking so much. It's not that complicated. Just stop. Have you considered just stopping? Where is it? Start with 5-minute timers when you need to make simple decisions. That's a great idea. I think I'll try that this week. Did anybody else walk in? I don't think so. I didn't buy anything yet. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Grayson? Oh, there was a guy right. Oh my god. Tony Stark? Hello? Narcissism? Cynicism? Oh boy. Ow. Joseph McMillan. I didn't even see him walk in. My dad, Tony Stark, is here? That's what he looked like from afar. Everyone at work ignores my ideas but steals them later for themselves. Do you think there's a pattern in how you present your ideas? I don't know. Maybe I'm not explaining this right to you. Okay, well, you try not being a bitch. You're explaining it perfectly fine. I hear your frustrations clearly. I guess I could try that, but what if they just laugh? Your fear of their reaction is valid, but I shouldn't silence you. Thank you. It's hard admitting I'm scared of looking stupid. They formed a whole group chat without me after I proposed this project. Because they don't like you. I like the last one. A group chat without you? How will you survive such devastating rejection? What do you think being excluded from this chat means about you? That I'm not good enough or that they don't respect me? Ow. Not good enough for a group chat? Wow. Truly tragic stuff. Those feelings are painful and we can work through them together. Thank you. I felt so alone dealing with this situation. That makes sense, but changing my behavior feels really overwhelming right now. Overwhelming or just another excuse to say exactly where you are? Pick one interaction this week to approach differently and see what happens. I'll try that and let you know how it goes. God, my rejection sensitive ass is being called out. Yeah. Although he wasn't here for rejection, he was here for narcissism, but none of that felt like narcissism. I mean, the beginning did. Yeah, but narcissistic personality disorder is a lot more of like, I'm better than everyone. I'm, you know, the greatest at everything. Okay, come on, Grayson. Grayson Baez. Baez was not the last name I was expecting. Toxic girlfriend? Is she the oh my god. Is she the toxic girlfriend or she have a toxic girlfriend?
Mm.
Sometimes I get the personality disorders confused, like between narcissistic and histrionic personality disorder. All I know is that somebody called me a narcissist because I said the words "I'm sorry." Because that's what narcissists are known for. Apologizing. I don't trust anyone anymore. Everyone just disappoints you in the end. True. See, I would be like, you're so true, bestie. So true. Do you want me to kill that person for you? No. We don't talk anymore, so it's good. What experiences led you to develop this worldview about people? Well, I've been burned too many times to count it. Listen, because I do a little bit of like, what if their name is just... No, they had a name. Their name was like Layla or something. Listen, with the kids that I work with, because, you know, I do social work and stuff, sometimes I have to like catch myself because they'll be telling me something and I just want to be like, so true, bestie. And I can't always say that. Like yesterday, I was talking to a client who's 19 about some relationship stuff that she was going through. And what I really wanted to say was like, this dude that she was like obsessing over ain't shit. But I couldn't say that. I couldn't say that. Yeah, I'm supposed to be very professional. Like, I can be, you know, I can be chill with the kids and stuff. But there are certain things that I have to watch. No, he's not shit. He's just the man. Hit him with your car. Yeah, I can't really advocate for that now, can I? Well, I've been burned too many times to count, really. Being hurt repeatedly must have been incredibly painful for you. I guess I didn't always feel this way about everything. What would it take for you to start trusting again? My ex-best friend spread rumors about me to everyone that we knew. Your friend was trash, but you're not much better. Wild. Does cynicism protect you or isolate you from these meaningful connections? I think it protects me, but I feel lonely at times. Loneliness is often more painful than the risk of disappointment. That really resonates with me. Loneliness is eating me alive. Maybe I can start seeing people as individuals again. Don't expect miracles. You'll probably revert to your old ways. Keep noticing the differences between people this week. I'll work on that. See you next time. All right, now let's go get Miss Toxic Girlfriend. Is she the toxic girlfriend or is she with a toxic girlfriend? If she's in therapy, she's probably the toxic one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the way she's looking at me. I feel scared.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, she's the one with the toxic girlfriend. Okay. My girlfriend constantly puts me down and I don't know what to do. You're being ridiculous. What specific behaviors make you feel this is a toxic pattern? She criticizes my job and tells me I'm not ambitious enough for her. Leave her. Done. Dunskies. Get out. That'll be $200, please. There's my very professional solution. Leave her. Well, I don't think there's any domestic. I don't think there's any domestic abuse. I think it's just like, you know, somebody that's just not happy with them. What boundaries could you set to protect yourselves from these comments? She also monitors my phone and gets angry when I see my friends. So she's got a controlling partner. She's just a girl. Hit her with your car. You seem pretty weak if you let her walk all over you. crazy. I would slap the shit out of somebody if they said that to me. These are the classic signs of controlling behaviors in relationships. Let's work on creating an exit. Yeah, let's work on creating an exit strategy. Regina George, her ass got her hit by a bus. That seems extreme, but maybe you're right about needing a plan. Girl, trust me, you need a plan. You need a plan. Maybe you like being controlled. Wild. You deserve a partner who supports you, not one who tears you down. I'm gonna try to talk to her this week about my boundaries. I feel more confident about addressing this now. I'm proud of your courage, and I'm here if you need support. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. That'll be $2,000 or $2,200 dues. Could also be $2,000 dues. Insurance don't cover shit. There are the types that do like being controlled. Yep, absolutely. I think we're done skis for the day. Oh, I don't have a secretary. Okay, so I think these are not real rooms, and this will open when we actually get the assistant therapist and then the secretary. Yeah, but you can do that consensually through BDSM. Yeah. So I don't think this is a BDSM situation. Then there are those that don't realize they're being controlled or have a maximum manipulated. Yep. People can be really shitty to other people. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm trying to fix something. Borderless, windowed, black. Properties. There we go. Or not, I guess. And for a brief moment, I thought you were in a place from Crime Scene Cleaner. Really? Why is it doing that? Ow. Filters. Composite blur. There we go. The Hangout Lounge. We've got Julia. I thought that said Peg. But apathy and existential crisis. And then there's autistic people who are sure something's not right, but then can't put their finger on it because it's fuck social. Yep. Listen, socializing hard. I just love this notion that like it's Bing Bong. Hey. Hey, Julia. I just don't care about anything anymore. Nothing seems to matter. Welp. That's pathetic. You need to snap out of it. Sir, why are you watching? When did you first notice this feeling of not caring? Maybe a few months ago? I'm not really sure. Also love when people get mad at you for not understanding what they want. When they won't. Yep. The amount of times that I've asked for explanations and I just get the like, well, you should just know. Clearly I don't because I'm asking. Maybe a few months ago, but I'm not really sure. Can you remember what's happening in your lifetime? Everything feels like I'm going through the motions without any real purpose. Do you think this emptiness is protecting you from something? Maybe it's easier to feel nothing than to feel pain. That's deep. That's deep. That's really insightful. Oh, that's a really insightful connection you've made just there. Thanks for listening and helping me understand myself better. I feel like I actually learned something useful today. Keep exploring those feelings and we'll talk next session. That'll be $200. Okay, you can just wait for me in there. Anyways, have fun delving into the psyche of these random NPCs. Bye. Boing. Alejandro Galvez, PTSD. Alrighty. Simon Lowe. Hoarding. It would be funny if they just keep reusing Johnny Sims and he has different careers. Okay, well, we're gonna shut these windows here. Can I? Oh, it's the window as well. I thought it was the plants. Doesn't really look like... Oh, it doesn't really make much of a difference. Existential crisis. I wake up every day wondering what the point of everything is. When did you first start questioning the meaning of life? Maybe 6 months ago when I turned 40. Everything... You're 40? Damn, girl, what's the secret? 40 is a meaningful transition, and your feelings are completely valid here. What was different in your life before that made things feel meaningful? I feel like nothing I do matters in the grand scheme. Have you considered that meaning is something we create, not find? Interesting. I'd never thought about it that way before, actually. What small, meaningful thing could you create or contribute this week? Maybe I can volunteer or reconnect with an old friend this week. I feel like I have some direction to work with now. Follow through on your plan and we'll discuss it next week. I will. Thanks for your help today. Healing Hands comforted 10 patients. Ads in 3 minutes. I'm trying to see what that achievement fully was. Comforted 10 patients starting therapy. What is this hidden one? Is it just like complete the game? Oh, complete 100 days as a licensed therapist. We'll see. We'll see how far we get. Come on in. Oh my god, hi. They scared me. I gotta make all this money so I can get a therapy dog. Okay, you're here for PTSD. Oh boy. I keep having nightmares about the accident and I can't sleep anymore. Tell me more about how these nightmares are affecting your daily life. Well, I can barely focus at work and I avoid driving completely. Ah, he was in like a car accident. I see. Those reactions are completely normal for someone experiencing trauma like yours. I guess I could try something, but I don't know if it'll work. You can also just stay scared forever if that's easier. Start with one small step, like practicing deep breathing for 5 minutes daily. The flashbacks happen randomly and I feel like I'm back there again. That is a very real situation that happens. Jesus, sounds like you enjoyed... Lisa! You got birthday, Mika! Congrats. Congrats on getting a birthday Mika card. Hello. We're doing a little therapy. Ads are gonna start in about 30 seconds. She says, sounds like you enjoy the attention from your little episodes. But how you doing, Lisa? How you doing, friend? Let's develop a plan for when flashbacks occur to help you feel safer. What kind of plan will help when I feel so out of control? We can practice the 5 senses grounding technique right now if you'd like. I have a picture of that on my water bottle. The 5 things you can see, 4 things you can... Hold on. It is 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. Oh, I have a new button. Time to push. You got a yippee, Mika. Nice. Ads should be starting soon. Yes, I'm willing to try the technique today. I'm glad I came, even though it was hard. Practice those techniques and track what works best for you. I will. Thank you for your help today. Yeah, I made like Mika little gacha cards. And by made, I mean I bought the asset and then added Mika's face to them. Let's take ibuprofen together. Must have shiny search foil moth mommy. Okay, you are here for hoarding. I can't throw anything away and my apartment is completely filled with stuff. What do you think is making it so difficult to let go of things? I guess I'm afraid of needing something after I throw it away. Honestly, valid. For so long, I had just like, I mean, I still have a bunch of papers I need to go through, but I'm going through them. But I had a huge bunch of papers for years and years and years of like, but what if I need this piece of paper? And surprise, I've never needed those pieces of paper. But I always do have this fear of like, if I throw it out today, I'm gonna suddenly need it tomorrow. Is that just me? That fear is valid. Let's explore where it comes from together today. I just don't know where to start. Everything feels important to me somehow. Oh, it's just me? Oh, okay, Jasmine. I thought this was a safe space. It's okay to feel attached. We can take small steps together over time. Thank you for understanding. It really does feel impossible to manage alone. My family won't visit anymore because there's nowhere for them to sit down. Oh, they're not just you. I see. Okay, this is a safe space again. Would you be willing to try discarding 1 item before our next session? Maybe I could try with something small like old magazines or junk mail. That's a great starting point and shows real courage on your part. I feel a little hopeful that I can maybe make some progress. I'm nervous, but I think I'm ready to make a change. Remember your goal, 1 small bag, and we'll build from there next time. I really appreciate your help today. I'll see you next week. Thanks! Anybody else right here? Okay. And you are here for jealousy. I can't stop feeling jealous whenever my partner talks to other people. Oh boy! Welcome back from the ads. We're here with a jealous boyfriend. Something I know a lot about. I can't stop feeling jealous whenever my partner talks to other people. Ow. think triggers these jealous feelings when they talk to others? I'm not sure. It just happens and I feel terrible afterwards. Let's try to pinpoint when these feelings start so we can address them. Pick number three, my lord. I like in the Shrek the musical version, when they do that, he puts up Thelonious puts up 4 fingers and Farquaad just goes, "There's no 4, Thelonious." God, I should rewatch the Shrek movies. Shrek movie Discord night? Discord movie night? Thoughts? We watch all the good Shrek movies? So that's 1 through 3? We don't talk about the other ones? I think 3 I like just because it's the do the roar. Do the roar. Is 4 the do the roar one? Okay, the first one is obviously the first one. The second one is when they get married. The third one is when they have kids. What is the fourth one? Is the fourth one when Shrek Fiona forgets him? And he has to get Fiona to remember, and like Fiona is like this rebellious leader of ogres. Is that number 4? Okay. So then we could watch Shrek 1 through 4. Shrek movie night. Think about it. Shrek 2? Banger though. Freaking C minor. Put it in C minor. And then it is not put in C minor. Anyway. The Christmas one. I don't know if I'm familiar with the Christmas one. There were so many like Shrek, like mini, like, you know, Shrek shorts and Shrek mini series. There was a lot of Shrek. I just know 1 through 3 stay in my brain. 1 and 2 really live rent free in here. It's when my partner laughs with their coworker at lunch. Oh my god, this reminds me. Sorry, my ex-boyfriend. Yeah, Bunny and Marty and a couple people in this chat know exactly what I'm talking about. He got mad because I laughed harder with my friends than I did with him. And my honest to God response to this man was, then be funny. I can't help that my friends are freaking comedians. He would get so mad that I laughed at my friends' jokes. He should have been funnier. You're right. You're right. Bro, Madi, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He was mad because I spent time with my friends and because I thought my friends were funny. I wish I could make my girlfriend laugh more, but I'm not mad about it. Yeah, it was crazy. And I literally, because I didn't want to make him upset, I literally stopped talking to one of my friends for like almost 2 years. Never forget about Distant Worlds. Yeah, that he was mad that I went to the Final Fantasy Distant Worlds. And he was mad because he didn't go, but he made no effort to come with me. And he got so mad, and I remember I was so excited to, hello, this is my therapy session now. I was so excited to tell him about it because like we got to meet Ben Starr and like literally like got to meet and hang out, and like we basically had pizza with the man. We had such a great time and I was so excited, and I went and told him, and he was upset because I couldn't remember one of the names of the songs that they played from like Final Fantasy VII, I think. Because they don't give like a program or anything, right? Like there's no like, here are the list of songs that we're performing today. So I couldn't remember, but I told him, I was like, oh, well, if you play the song, I can probably tell you whether they played it at the show or not. And he just got so mad. And so I just shut up because I was like, bro, I'm so excited to tell you something and you're making me feel like shit. And then he was like, oh, I'm sorry. You can, you know, you can, I don't want to like ruin it for you. I'm like, you already did. You like berated me for an hour. Insecure men are the worst. The worst. If we pay him enough, Ben Starr will play 14. Ben Starr, we did learn this at the Game Awards. Ben Starr will do anything for money. We still never the Phasmo connection because he was Krampus in all the Phasmo advertisements. I was low-key expecting Ben Starr to voice Krampus during Christmas, but he didn't. But that didn't stop me from pretending that Krampus was Ben Starr. Does this stem from past experiences with trust or betrayal? My ex cheated on me after becoming close with a coworker. Okay, see, that makes sense. Like, if you've been burned and then you start to see the same kind of behavior, that makes sense. Your ex cheated because you were probably too jealous back then, too. Damn. So you're projecting your ex's behavior onto your current partner. I guess I am. I never really thought about it that way. It helps to understand where these feelings might be coming from. Keep on reflecting this and we'll continue exploring it. See, this is what my ex should have done. He should have gone to therapy. And I encouraged him to go to therapy. And I literally helped him find a therapist. And he went once. And then never again. And then he started going to therapy consistently after we broke up. Also, I've been here lurking. I had to chime in on Shrek. No, that's fair. That's fair. You told him he went once. Because part of our plan to like try and keep our relationship together was like, oh, you were here earlier. You have a different name now. And different clothes, but you're the same character model. But yeah, we agreed that like we would both seek therapy because like we both really needed it, and I'm the only one that actually went through with it. He went once and basically was like, I don't like it, and then never did it again. You don't understand. When I'm in, I just locked myself out of the room. When I'm in a relationship and I want this relationship to last, I will literally figure out plans A through Z. But at some point, it's like, if I'm the only one doing the work, peace out. Also, a reminder for men. Mental health matters, and you can also go get therapy. Don't think you're too manly for therapy. Actually, hold on. Let me get real close to the screen here for a second. Hold on. Let me yes, you. Yes, are you a man watching this stream right now? I'm here to tell you that you too can go to therapy, and you probably should. Some of y'all need it. This is my PSA. Okay? No one's too manly to go to therapy. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. The rat comforts all. Hi, Red. Hello, Red. Oh my god. The thing is, like I said, I'm dual streaming, so I'm vertical streaming on the Red Play Button app. And so when I move Mika around, I gotta like readjust it on the vertical stream. I'm actually taking Psych 101. And how is it? I took that in undergrad. I can't handle being in small spaces anymore. It's getting really bad. It seems fun. There's a lot of fucking... Yep, there is a lot of reading in psych courses. And sociology courses. You understand? I still have so many of my books from my sociology undergrad days. Some of them I kept just because I think they're amazing. Like the medicalization of society. One of my favorites. Did you also know people were fucking really unethical tests and stuff? Yes, I did. I was a psych major for 1 year, then I swapped to IT because I'm Dr. House and that works better in IT. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say something and that completely... Oh, yeah. they were unethical in medical testing. They were unethical in psychological testing. I mean, for like medical, think of the whole field of gynecology is completely unethical. They also sterilized a bunch of Puerto Rican women without their consent back in the day. Did you know that? There's your random fact of the day. I would have lost my medical license in 2019 with COVID after firing my patients and nurses for non-compliance with common sense. I see. That one German test springs. Be more specific, because I'm not. There's a lot of like unethical testing that I can't remember them all. When did you first notice these feelings about enclosed spaces? I guess it started a few years ago. Oh, the prison experiment. Yes. Yes. Like the Stanford prison experiment, right? Stanford prison experiment. Putting children with cupcake injuries. Gotcha. Gotcha. They had to stop like a weekend because the guards were fucking crazy. Are you talking about the Stanford prison experiment or like the prison experiment or where the like the prison whatchamacallit? What a wild time for a raid.
I could do a moth flip while we're driving. Yes, why not? You know, it's a great time.
Hello, moth. Oh, get rotated.
Bam!
Damn, that was a sick flip.
Crazy how you can do that.
How did he do that?
Crazy how you can do that sometimes, you know?
Hold on, I can do that too. Wanna see? I too. Ready? Ready? Here we go. Whee! I too can. Give me, it's not as fast as yours, but yeah. Welcome in, moth. Holy shit, Mika flip. Yeah. Yeah, get rotated, nerds. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you doing?
Do a kick flip.
Oh, my son. My son does not sound correct. Hold on, my son is very ill. Hold on. That is not his voice. Who was that? Who possessed my son? Okay, try that again. Very elegant spin. Thank you. It's my evil spin kick. Hello.
Mother, what's this voice? Who am I?
There we go. You have to sound like Marcus the Worm at all times, my boy. Crazy water creatures were scary and evil. Yeah. I bet. I bet. But were you winning?
Help, I've been replaced by the mirror moth you.
But yes, welcome. If you do not know me, I am Mika. I am Mika Kashi. I am your local queer variety moth cat VTuber. And we are doing a little bit of some therapy simulator, which is turning into like chat therapy because we've been yapping. We were just talking about prison experiments before y'all showed up. We were talking about the Stanford prison experiment before y'all showed up. So what a great time.
And I am the prodigal son.
The prodigal son returns. But if anyone needs to raid and run, please feel free to do so. I know you guys were hanging out with Moth for a little bit. So if you need to stand up, stretch your legs, get a snack, go to the bathroom, get water. Get water. Take your meds. Eat some din din. Whatever it is you need to do, please feel free to do so. Same goes for you, Moth. Thank you for trusting me with your community. We had too much water, I think. You can never have enough water. You can never I mean, you can, but like, you cannot have enough water. Yes, you also just missed my PSA on, people should go to therapy. Oh, trust me, I know you can. But listen, after like last week's like dehydration episode, me and water are best friends. I'm a big water believer. Is Brian still in here? But yes, we are doing a good run as therapists right now, and then we'll eventually start getting a little sassy and a little rude because I like achievements. So we already had Johnny Sims with an M, not to be confused with anybody else. We had someone with a horse mask on who said, what was it? Oh god, what was the first line that he said? Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. We're having a grand old time here. I drink water and my body is healed. Do we have a D&D game tonight? I don't know. Do you have a D&D game tonight? Oh, and we were also talking about doing a movie night. We were talking about doing a Shrek movie night. So if anyone is interested in joining the Discord, whomst has not joined the Discord, there it is. I yap in there a lot. Shrek movie night. I gotta figure out when, but we'll do it. So this is winter. They currently are suffering from claustrophobia. Understandable. I guess so I just asked them, when did they feel like this all started? I guess it started a few years ago, maybe after the elevator incident. Oh no, did they get stuck in an elevator? Oh my god, okay, this reminds me. Again, sorry. Hi. I have a lot of stories, okay? The elevator at my job stopped, because I work in one of those buildings where it's like there's multiple businesses in the building, right? Some of our clients and my coworkers were going down in the elevator and the elevator stopped. One of my biggest fears is getting stuck in an elevator. And Marisol's been to my office. That elevator is a little questionable. So anytime that elevator makes weird noises, I let my homie at the front desk know. I'll be like, listen, elevator's making funky noises. We've been in that office space for like 2 years. That's the first time the elevator's ever gotten stuck. But once is all it takes for me to be like, I'm never doing this again. And like literally, I think like our payroll slash HR person got stuck in there. It was a whole thing. You should fix that. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you should be on the lookout. We can work on gradual exposure techniques to reduce your fear response. Elevators are the worst, but also crowded rooms and even small cars. In the dorms I lived in, they broke down so many times. Dude, in my college, like, the elevators just didn't work. Which is also just like an ADA issue, because we had quite a few students in wheelchairs. But they just didn't work. And then, like, the one time that they did, I just never trusted it. You don't like the running stairs? The running stairs? Escalators? Okay, I couldn't tell if you meant escalators or if you meant like the Stairmaster, because I was like, girl, I don't like the Stairmaster either. I used to be really afraid of escalators when I was little. I was always afraid that I was gonna like fall, or like movies where, you know, somebody gets stuck in an escalator. Yeah, I was very afraid of escalators, and until not that long ago. Likely never happened to me, but imagine the RA getting stuck in the broken elevator. Yeah. See, this is actually just chat therapy with chat. I saw a video where a woman fell into the chains. Yep. That's the thing. Long staircases. You know what's really scary? The escalators. Oh God. At 34th Street, Hudson Yards. 96th Street, Broadway Junction. It like the ones on Hudson Yards are the ones that are so high up. They're quite literally at an angle, and like you can get vertigo being on those escalators. I think it was like with Marisol. Who was I with? Maybe I was with Marisol. Maybe I was with somebody else. We were going down the escalators and I literally had to look at them and just close my eyes, because I was like, if I look down, I'm gonna get sick. 96th Street. It was for Comic-Con, right? Okay, yeah. Those escalators, I hate them. They're so literally so high. It's a long escalator, and it's literally at an incline. It's one of those things where like you can feel the walls moving. I don't like it. It's bad. Oh, you're still here. What physical sensations do you experience when you're in these spaces? Imagine like paying $200 for therapy and your therapist is like just Deadpool speaking into the camera. Like, if my heart races, I sweat, and I feel like I can't breathe properly. Everyone gets nervous sometimes. You're not special. The one on 96th Street, literally. Yeah, no, it's bad. It's really bad. They should fix that. Those are classic anxiety responses, and we can work to manage them. It's reassuring to hear. I thought there was something seriously wrong with me. I mean, there still might be. That makes sense. I never connected my stress levels to it before. Try one small exposure this week and note how you feel. Okay, I'll give it a try and let you know how it goes. Because why would they make it that deep? Yay. Alrighty, I think that is our last patient of the day, unless there's somebody right here. No, okay. That's our last patient of the day. Who's gonna take her sweet, sweet time walking. When can I schedule a session? Right now, Zemi. Right now. What ails you? Hold on. Hold on, here we go. Hold on, I'm gonna do something very silly. Bear with me. It's gonna be funny, I promise. Probably not. It's gonna be funny to me. Ugh, I can't. Freaking streamer mode is on. Hold on, I promise it's gonna be funny. Hold on. Bear with me. Oh, the police are getting me. Don't worry about the don't worry about it. Okay, Zemi. Tell me your problems. Tell me what ails you, Zemi. I told you it was gonna be funny. I told you it was gonna be funny if you just gave me 2 seconds. What ails you, my friend? I'm all ears. The floor is yours. Is it about how we keep missing each other when you're in New York? If I take a clip of that, is it violating HIPAA? Do I look like I'm a certified therapist? Well, I feel unfulfilled at work, and I feel like I don't do enough when I'm home. Okay. Okay, and when did you first start noticing these feelings, Zemi? Imposter syndrome is a hell of a drug, my friend. Also, I can't get first in this chat because someone cheats. Okay, well, my suggestion for that is to fight Soul. My very professional opinion is to... Listen, also, Zemi, I stream roughly at the same time on pretty much the same days. I can't help it if Soul just has pattern recognition. It's not Soul. Who is it? Mari? Okay, well, you can't fight Mari. That's not allowed. That's my wife. I was cooking. I don't know what to tell you, man. Listen, the first business here is serious, okay? People be fighting. Mari and Soul be fighting in the chat for it. I don't cheat. I assume Mari... Actually, no. Soul is usually the first one to get it. Mari gets... Not... Wait, did you say first or not first? Yeah, if you're talking about first, Soul is the one that freaking... I'm like 5 seconds into stream. I'm 5 seconds into stream and it's like, Soul Rate 34 is redeemed first. So, take it up with him. Take it up with your bestie. I wanted not first, but it didn't reset for me. I will happily fight Soul. I'm traversing from home sometimes, so I tend to miss it lately. Yay. He regularly gets on and off my shit list. I see. Well, I'm not a couples therapist, so I can't counsel the relationship between you and Soul. But that'll be $200, Emmy. Thank you. Team Rocket. Prepare for oh, Team Rocket versus Soul. I thought you were saying Soul and Zemi were Team Rocket. All right, Zemi, get out of my office. Get out of here. That was a very productive day. I haven't offended any patients yet. But I will. Just not now. It all started at age 6. I was born without a face. It all started when I was born. My parents weren't there. Yeah. Okay, do we think this is still the casting couch room? All right, who do we got today? Insomnia. Thanks, Bing Bong. This is true. Oh, damn. You saw that he slid in like a smooth criminal. Aiden Harris. Pessimism. Damn, look at that. He don't even want to look at me. Everything always goes wrong, so why bother trying anymore? The same end again and again. God, I haven't done that fight in 14 in so long. Where she freaking chucks planets at me. What evidence do you have that everything always fails? I guess not everything fails, but it feels that way. I hear the planets in my nightmare. I don't even remember her lines anymore. Holy, it's been that long. I just remember the same end again and again. A freaking little nihilistic bird. I guess not everything fails, but it feels that way. Feelings aren't facts, but nice try blaming the universe. Can you name one recent situation and its actual outcome? I applied for 3 jobs and got rejected from them all. Me too. Me too. I'm still looking for another job, and wowie. I remember all of existence, bend to my will. But that's Zodiac. That's not Endsinger. I quoted that recently to Nori. I don't remember what it was, but I did the whole like, remember when I said I wanted to die and I wanted to take everyone with me? I meant it. And then, oh, because we were talking about freaking... We were talking about the quest that's like, ride the illustrious dog, fight a god. Ow. Yo, Endwalker was crazy. Also, yeah, I applied to a bunch of jobs. Mind you, I have a master's degree, and they were like, no. How many applications typically lead to one job offer? Yeah, here's a golden doggy. Now kill God. Or those memes that were like, oh, what an expansion, right? Warrior of Light, you're only at the level 83 quest. I read it takes around 28 applications on average. So 3 rejections is statistically quite normal, not catastrophic. You're right. I'm being too hard on myself here. I guess I can keep applying and see what happens. Keep applying and track your progress for next time. Having played from 1.0 and Walker calls back so much, and it was the best to me. Nice. Are you wait, you're a legacy player? Do you have the legacy tattoo? Also, I feel like I've never seen your Warrior of Light. We've shared a server together for 4 years now. I feel like I've never seen your Warrior of Light. I'm like trying to go into my mind palace. This is me going into my mind palace. Trying to remember if I've seen Chesserin's Warrior of Light. I feel like you are a cat girl. But I cannot recall what you look like. And when me and Ari got there, we were like, well, what comes after? Yeah. No, legitimately. Legitimately, after level 83, I was like, what do you mean there's a rest of the expansion? This is not the end? What do you mean? They got us good. They got us real good. Hilariously, we've barely ever encountered each other in 14. And yes, I am a Makote. Okay, you gave Makote energy. And I mean that positively, because I am a Makote. Who was next? I think Miss Insomnia.
Mm-hmm.
You've leveled up. Oh god, wait, are there people right here? Okay, not yet. It's the most ironic thing because I'm allergic to cats. Me too. But is that gonna stop me? I can say this because Nori should not be listening because he should be driving home. You think that's gonna stop me from getting a cat? I'm gonna get a cat in my grubby little Makote hands one day. I'm just gonna show up and be like, I have a cat now. And who's gonna stop me? Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't slept properly in weeks and it's ruining my life. Well, you know, you can't win them all. Let's explore what may be causing your sleep problems. Suddenly, meow. Suddenly it's dust. I'm like, honey, I got a cat, and it's actually just dust. And I show up with, I'm gonna make up things about dust right now. I don't know if he's here. I assume because I'm 5'2", I assume everyone is like really tall. So I'm assuming dust is like 6 feet tall, until dust tells me otherwise. I'm gonna show up with this like 6-foot man and be like, here's our new cat, and dust just goes meow. Do I have any reason to believe that dust is 6 feet tall? Vibes. I guess there are a few things that might be keeping me up. See, I knew this, and I am still in disbelief. Because what do you mean you're tall? What do you mean? Why is everyone taller than me? Are you 4'11"? I'm trying, you put it in centimeters. I'm trying to put it in freedom units. I was close. It's 4'10". Or it's 4'11". Under 5 feet is what that is in freedom units. Let's start tracking your sleep patterns to identify specific triggers. I lie awake for hours thinking about work and money problems. Girl, don't we all? It sounds like anxiety is preventing you from falling asleep peacefully. Yes, my mind races constantly and I can't shut it off. Have you considered melatonin? Have you considered Tylenol PM? Have you considered trazodone? Have you considered that deeper worries might be fueling this anxiety? I think my job stress is definitely a bigger factor than I realized. This has been really helpful. I feel like I have direction now. Keep that sleep journal, and we'll review it next time we meet. I'll keep track, and hopefully we'll see some improvement soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've got Colin Kent with death anxiety. How come none of them like are here? I want someone to like lay here and just be like, it all started when I was born. I keep having panic attacks thinking about death and it's ruining my life. Everyone dies eventually, so you're panicking about something completely normal. What specifically about death triggers the most anxiety for you? No, it is. That was when so I don't think I like really talked about this, but I was diagnosed with OCD like a month and some change ago, maybe 2 months ago now. And this was one of the things that we work through. It's a very real fear. I guess it's the fear of not existing and leaving everything behind. Yeah. It's understandable to feel uncertain about managing something so overwhelming. I don't know if I can control them when they start happening. You're overthinking this like you probably overthink everything else. Many people learn to manage panic attacks, and you can too. Thank you. That gives me a little hope I can handle this. The attacks happen mostly at night when I'm trying to sleep. Night anxiety often connects to feeling vulnerable when our defenses are down. That makes sense because I do feel completely defenseless at night. Recognizing that pattern is an important first step towards healing. It helps to understand why it happens instead of just feeling crazy. I feel less alone understanding the connection between tiredness and anxiety. Focus on sleep hygiene this week and we'll track your anxiety levels. I'll do that. Thanks for helping me understand. Alright, is somebody here? Yes. Legacy? What is a legacy? Planting seeds in a garden you'll never get to see. Okay, Hamilton. Hypersomnia. Why are you pushing me? 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 You saw that? Don't push me, cause I'm too close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Was specifically sung by the Penguins from Happy Feet. I literally am like, I'm still trying to focus on like, have I seen Chessman's Makote? I feel like I have, but I also feel like I haven't. I know this isn't what you said, but for some reason I heard Hyper Como. That too. I sleep 12 hours a day and I'm still exhausted all the time. Aren't we all? I say as I just yawned. Aren't we all just sleepy little guys? Isn't that a sleep problem at that point? Yeah. But she's here for hypersomnia, so she sleeps too much. 12 hours and still tired? Sounds like you're living the dream. What do you think might be causing this excessive need for sleep? I don't know, maybe stress or something deeper is going on here. Let's schedule a medical evaluation to rule out any physical causes first. Yep, that is important. Before you get any sort of mental health evaluation, you're supposed to go to the doctor first to rule out any possible like medical reason. Like for example, did you know? Because again, I have a master's degree in social work. Thyroid problems can mimic the sort of symptoms that you see with bipolar disorder. So it's important to get your thyroid checked out. I mean, you should get your thyroid checked out regardless. It's an important thing. But I think it's an overactive thyroid. Like there are certain thyroid issues that can mimic bipolar disorder. So people sometimes get treated for bipolar disorder and actually don't have bipolar. they have a thyroid problem, and vice versa. People are being treated for thyroid issues that don't have a thyroid issue. So it's very important before you get any sort of mental health diagnoses done that you have like a physical and stuff to make sure that there's no possible other reason that could explain your symptoms. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I've missed work 3 times this month because I can't wake up. Yeah. We should contact your doctor about a sleep study right away. Absolutely. I've been afraid to ask my doctor, but you're right, I should. I'll get you... Jesus, afraid to ask your doctor, but not afraid to sleep half your life away? I'll give you a referral and we'll follow up next week. That sounds good. I'll call the sleep clinic tomorrow for sure. What else should I be doing while I wait for results? Track your energy levels and we'll discuss strategies at our next session. I will. Thank you for all your help today with this issue. Are we done skis or is there somebody right here? Oh, we're done skis. Can I buy anything yet? I don't have like that much money. Management store. I'm gonna launch the store page very soon. I see. Okay, so these are like the chairs and stuff. But management. Bills. Oh. I didn't realize I had rent to pay. I'm glad you got your food. We talked about why it's important to get a medical examination before you get any sort of mental health diagnoses. Can I get a pet yet? I don't have enough for a pet. Marketing manager. Why do some of these doors light up red and some don't? Who do we got today? Body dysmorphia. Oh, this is gonna be... We'll get the achievement for completing our first full week as a therapist. I do kind of miss some of the sillier ones from, like, the original demo. Like, I think there was, like, someone wearing a... oh, hi. Someone wearing a, Did it not throw the... I think they did take Asmon out, or did they leave him in? We'll see. I mean, it's supposed to be, like, different people all the time, so we'll see. If you spot the Asmon reference, let me know. Are my tits broken? Hold on. I think my tits are broken. Sorry, I have to be very lewd and show you guys my tits. You may stare. This is my existence breaking thing. What happened? It was working before. Do I just need to do the ye old turn it off and on again?
Lizard.
Here, Chestron, just for you. What was that? 3 of them? So 2, 3. I gotta put them. Hold on, I gotta put my tits away and then open them again. Which integrated throwing system? What is happening here? Oh, just as a reminder, we are doing co-working on Saturday. It's gonna be a hand cam. I said I was gonna do my little scrapbook stuff, but Nori gifted me 2 like puzzle thingies for our anniversary, so I'm gonna do that instead. Let's see. There we go. I fixed it. Boom. I fixed it. I was going to guess dead bodies. Yeah. Doing an unboxing. We're gonna do an unboxing. Yeah, pretty much. I can't stop thinking about how hideous my nose looks. When did you first start noticing these concerns about your appearance? Maybe it started in high school, but I'm not really sure. Ow. Let's identify specific situations that triggers these thoughts most strongly. I avoid mirrors and cancel plans because I feel so ugly. Just look in the mirror and get over it already. How do you think these behaviors are affecting your daily life? I've lost jobs and relationships because I just can't function. Do you see a pattern in what triggers your avoidance behavior? Yes, it's worse when I'm around new people or cameras. I want to keep coming back and working on. I want to keep coming back and working on this. Write down your triggers this week and bring them in next session. I wonder if they do come back for other sessions. The voices keep telling me I'm being watched and followed everywhere. When did you first start noticing these voices speaking to you? It started about 6 months ago, just whispers at first. Have you tried any techniques to help you distinguish the voices from reality? They tell me people are plotting against me and I feel so scared. Can you identify any patterns or triggers that make the voices worse? Stress makes them louder, especially when I'm around lots of people. Understanding your triggers helps us develop better coping mechanisms for you. That makes sense. I'd like to work on those coping skills. This session has been helpful despite the difficult moments we had. Continue monitoring your triggers and we'll adjust strategies as needed. I'll do my best with that. Goodbye. That'll be $200. Thank you. Alright, is there somebody right here? Really? Oh, okay, I was about to say, really? There's like no walk-ins? They just like know where I am at all times. You see that? Hello, soul. Health anxiety. Nori got a yippee! How do you have walk-ins? I tried when I was 16 and they were like, no, you need an appointment. Because I'm not a regular therapist, I'm a cool therapist. My job ruined my chances of a multiple SMA. Yeah. What? You don't like Yippee, Mika? You gotta let's take ibuprofen, Mika. Nice. think I'm at 50-50 though. Listen, I like Gippy Mika, but I want the 5-star Mika. I mean, lucky for you, you're dating the real Mika. Is that not enough for you? Mods, get this, man. I keep thinking every little paint means I have something seriously wrong. When did you first notice yourself checking your body for symptoms? I mean, having them always looking and knowing where you are is a simpler coding for the game. Yeah. Hard to beat trading cards. No, I'm greedy. I got 6-star Mika, but I need the digital cardboard 5. Damn, Nori thinks I'm only worth 6 stars. Not even... You can't even get 10 stars from this, man. Look at that. I'm only worth 6. Wow. What steps could we take to address your health concerns? This person has health anxiety. So they do like symptom checking every time something happens. It's like it's a form of OCD, and it's also like a form of anxiety. In fairness, 6 stars in the quality gacha games is really good. I check my heart rate about 50 times a day now. What do you think triggers the urge to check your heart? Usually when I'm alone or when I read health articles online. How do you feel right before you start searching online? Anxious mostly, like I need to confirm I'm still okay. That, my friend, sounds like OCD. This session gave me some clarity I didn't have before coming. Caps lock, whoops. Dr. Google is not a doctor is what Dr. Mike tells me. Yeah. Listen, when I went to like the ER, my Google search history was just like symptoms of this, symptoms of that. And I'm like, damn, my therapist and I'm gonna have a lot to talk about when I see him. I see him tomorrow. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be like, hey, remember when I said that I had this feeling that something bad was gonna happen and I was gonna go to the ER? Something bad happened and I went to the ER. Have I seen The Pit? Not yet. I've been debating watching it. But I'm like, do I want to get hooked on another medical drama? Because like I watched Grey's Anatomy like 13, 14 seasons. I also watched like 911. I watched The Rookie. I watched like all this stuff. Once gacha games purposely push past 6 stars as them trying to court people thinking stars are the only path. I see. Also ads in about 2 minutes. That one was my baby and then they ruined it. Yeah, this season didn't look necessarily enticing. I also missed like all of last season because I know about a certain character that I was like, damn, they got rid of him. The Rookie starts. I think The Rookie started already. Hold on. Hold on. Did The Rookie new season start, or I think it's upcoming? The Rookie season 8, I think. The Rookie started. Oh my god, I missed it. The Rookie season started at the beginning of this month. Oh my god, I'm gonna have so much to catch up on. Wow. And today's Thursday, which means it's Law & Order SVU Day. I'm gonna have so much TV to catch up on over the weekend. The bear, is that that's what the dude from the Gallagher dude. That's the cooking thing. With the guy from Shameless. That's the name of that guy. Who also played like Bob Dylan, right? That's who he did in the biopic. Was he Bob Dylan or was that Timothy Chalamet? Bruce Springsteen is who he played. I know he did the biopic. Remy Clark. Inferiority complex. I don't need to watch it. I worked as a takeout waitress. I know that they scream a lot. They shout at you and then they go, hey, sorry, I was stressed. Ads in about 10 seconds. I always feel like everyone around me is better than I am. Where do you think these feelings of inadequacy originally came from? Ouchie. Maybe my parents always compared me to my older sister growing up. That comparison must have been really painful for you as a child. I'm not sure where to start. It feels overwhelming to even try. Pick one interaction this week where you'll speak up about your opinion. At work, I constantly think my coworkers are judging my every mistake. Do your coworkers actually criticize you, or is this your internal narrative? No one has directly criticized me, I just assume they're thinking it. So you're just imagining insults that don't exist? That's totally healthy. What evidence contradicts the belief that everyone is judging you negatively? Well, my boss did promote me last year without any hesitation. I'm willing to work on challenging these thoughts more actively. You're on the right path. Keep questioning those automatic thoughts. Thank you for helping me see things more clearly today. Ah, you saw that he was checking me out. Is that really... I guess so. We'll wait for the ads to finish. I don't want to end stream and then while we're running ads. That feels a little weird. But yeah, we'll be doing another hand cam stream on Saturday. Sunday, we are having a collab stream. We're collabing with Owen Aeon, with Nina, and I think Zophie. I think Zophie was the other one. We're going to be doing Snail Simulator. Ow. We're going to be a bunch of little snails. We'll go to Snurch, which is Snail Church. It'll be good time yapping. But okay, I'm hoping as we get along, they'll bring some of the more silly things back. Because the silly ones I can be mean to. I don't feel like I can be mean to someone that's like suffering from schizophrenia. You know what I mean? Let's see, do I get the achievement after this? There we go. Complete your first week as a licensed therapist. So what happens now? Now that I've done my first week. Ow. Does anyone come back? Agoraphobia. I see. Ow. My posture is good, I promise. Okay, I was just looking to see who we're gonna raid after. Ads in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back from the ads. We got the achievement. All we did was just end the day. So we got the achievement for having one full week as a licensed therapist, which I think is a good place to end. I was saying that we'll have our hand cam co-working stream on Saturday. That's going to be at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. And then Sunday, we are doing a collab with Owen, Nina, and I think it's Zophie. Actually, let me check. Let me double check and make sure that, you know, I'm not just talking out of my ass. No, I was right. It's Zophie. I will be doing Snail Simulator. And so we have some chill streams planned for this weekend. Also, I'm back on my posting shorts content bullshit. I've posted a couple on TikTok. I've posted a couple on YouTube. You can find me at Mikakashi on both of those. And I think that is where we're gonna end the stream. So we're actually gonna go to Owen, who was doing Power Wash Simulator, the first one. The first one. So go give our moth love. A cat moth, a bunny, and bread become snails? Yes. To be fair, I'm already a snail. I already play Snail Simulator, like, unironically. So, it'll be a good time. But, yeah. I will see you guys on Saturday. But thank you to Bop Bop and to Paper Moth VT for the raids. I appreciate you for trusting me with your community. And I will see you on Saturday. Bye. I meant to do the sponge. God damn it.
A few moments later.
You know what? This can go in its place. See?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.